Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. It's nice to be here, and I hope that you'll enjoy some of the things I write. I do write professionally. I'm a writer of nonfiction and fictional material. The new book out is called President's Deceit. I have to get a plug in this sooner or later. And it's a black ops. I try to write as a mentor who is Tom Clancy, and try to write similar to him, but having my own voice. This particular poem is called Human Bondage, and I'd like you to look in an iconic way, a picture, and I'd like you to close your eyes at this point, if you don't mind, and I want you to look at a tall ship. As you see this tall ship, I want you to look down into the hull of the ship, and I want you to hear the rattling of the chains, and I want you to hear the suffering and the moaning and groaning of human bondage. Children of Africa. The children sit in ashes, crying out their loved ones. The earth scorched by man as the child cries out for freedom, longing to have their mind to grow, so they may live a life filled with new exciting joy. Their Creator, who has given the land its beauty with mountains covered in white clear snow, and beneath the mountains lie a garden created by the Creator of all mankind. Times have not changed over the centuries. Taking children of the Creator to foreign lands, held without a chance to grow, placed in slavery, they did go, hoping to see the land that they gave birth to, their father's father inherited. The children of Africa still sit in ashes made by man. While the world decries by humans, while the world again cries in the inhumanity of man, and still the children of Africa sit in ashes made by man. The children raise their arms and beg for food, to calm their hunger, and still man passes by and cuts off their hands and shouts freedom for African people, its people. What inhumanity to man do we see? The course of history has not changed. So I write this verse for man to read and answer for themselves as they see the children of Africa. Say, come feed me food, Creator, my Creator, the Creator of man, so we too can live as you in foreign lands. Help me to fill my mind with words written by man. Leave not my mind empty and void of the knowledge of those who are free. Give me a day in the sunshine, that I may see the world as a Creator created for mankind. That's the first poem that I felt was apropos, especially for the Black History Month. I do have quite a history in the Black movement during the late 50s and 60s. I was a missionary before I became a doctor, and worked with Black movement through the late 50s all the way through up through 1969, and wrote my master's thesis on the Black man and the Teutonic Church from 1841 through 1969. This one is called...
Excuse me, Doctor.
Yes?
Just have time for just one more.
One more? Okay. One more, and I'm going to ask another one. Let me just get the one I really think that might help us understand some of the beauty. I wrote this one, and I felt very, very enthusiastic about it. I was at a show, and this artist was there, and he was painting some gorgeous birds, and he was doing watercolor. And I kept looking at the technique he had, and I said, God, this guy's good. And I sat there and I said, well, here goes. Colors blending. My eyes beheld the scene of glory as I watched the colors flash across the canvas screen. My heart pounded with thoughts of joy to see the beauty man brushed across this empty canvas, not in pain that one could see, not in joy could the eye behold, although the capture of the essence of truth was that more than it was told. The acts of mastery ran forth across the vision of my mind. Joy and amusement of the talent of the age melted into colors, which brought forth deep, penetrating pigments that blended thoughts, that revealed the secret of the brush strokes, often giving offerings and majestic joys of romance and toil and blender on canvases seen by the patron of the art, who longed to see the strokes blending colors only the artist may reveal, leaving for the viewer the moment long to be remembered in youth and in the hours of that day, when only he who stood before the canvas with colors melting to bring to life the earth of life, trying to simulate what the Creator gave the painter with the brush. Never more to touch the canvas, for there will never be another artist who brushed would create that which lives in the eyes of the beholder. So I stand viewing the colors of yellow, blue, and the deepest of earth's brown, not to have the scene, but the view of life that touches the canvas, giving life by he whom touches the canvas of life, with the brush in hand and thoughts unknown until it appears on the canvas for the viewer to see. Thank you very much.